Previously on Casual Couch Gaming, Diddy Kong goes through the jet barrel course with the owl, but fails spectacularly, and Lanky is faced with some bats, but defeats them very swiftly. And now, for today's episode. So, welcome to another wonderful episode of Donkey Kong 64. Last we left off was with Lanky as he was lazing about in the barnyard after much mucking around of not knowing where he needed to go. But let's see if Lanky pulls his finger out of his backside and figures out where he needs to go this time, shall we? And as we exit the barn, where is Lanky off to this time? And as per usual for my series, fast forward time! Hope you enjoy. Where are we going now? Aha! Okay, so we teleported to the number 5 teleport pad and went straight up to the top of the mushroom. Nicely done. Activating the switch above the mushroom, it opens up 2 doors, one on either side. Now, just bear in mind, there is one mini game. It's the same as the one where you have to try not to shoot the Kongs, but you got to shoot the banana. It is incredibly difficult, and if you don't defeat that, you're actually stuck in there. I did that one before and I couldn't get out. So if the banana count doesn't make sense, that's why. I've actually cut that out and gone for the other mini game instead, where you have to shoot these really fast-paced zingers, and mind you, even with homing ammunition, these guys are fast. So I'd suggest if you're able to collect some homing mission before you come in, I would highly recommend that. Or, apparently there's a cheat for infinite ammunition, so if you have that enabled, and it's not a cheat that you enter in a code, it's if you actually collect enough of those banana fairies, you can actually enable that in the menu. So, notice how it was 85? That's because I'd actually gone to the other bonus area and gathered the 5 bananas in there. So if you're wondering why I'm up on bananas, that's why. So we collect Lanky's banana in that section, and as I said, I'm skipping the other side because I just couldn't beat it no matter what I tried. Lanky jumping off the edge and going splat. Ow. If that was in real life, you'd be dead. Anyway, more fast forward footage. What are we doing? Ah, yes. A trick is, if you're low on watermelons, jump into the tag barrel. That refreshes your health. Now, we're changing it to day. Remember that we had that mini game that we tried to do in the number 4 area as Lanky, but there was nothing there. So now we're returning back in the daytime, and there's a rabbit here now. So Lanky brings out his trombone and plays his tune, waking up the snoring rabbit. Is he wearing a clock on his back? Hey Lanky, I've heard you're a bit of a mover. How about a good old-fashioned running race around my obstacle course? First back here wins the trophy. As the timer counts down, off we go. Lanky's already in the lead, but will he be able to keep this lead? The rabbit seems to be right behind him at all times. Now, I only tried this once, so I will let you know that I did not give this a second try, because I kept getting stuck on the logs. Although this is relatively easy, apparently you can't get the golden banana until you get an ability from the crystal caverns. So I didn't see there was any point in doing this, honestly, but at least you guys will get the gist of the race. And I kept getting stuck on those logs, so in the end I just gave up and just like, you know what, bugger this. I'll show you guys what it's about, but I'm not going to actually give it my all. In the end I just kept getting stuck behind those logs, so I'm just like, you know what, stuff this. And it doesn't matter what way you go through those, but it's best that you go through them the right way, otherwise you, like that. What happened there? I don't know what happened to my controller, I think it just got stuck. So, I really fell behind there. But never mind. This race is relatively easy if you know what you're doing. There's nothing hard about it, but like I said, I kept stuffing up. And the rabbit taunts you by saying that his grandpa could have gone faster than you. Well, thanks, Rabbit. You're an asshole. Just kidding. That was my own fault. I can't blame him, but he is very, very cheeky. But we'll move on to the next area. We're swapping to Chunky. Time to get some bananas for Chunky, maybe. And we swap it tonight. I forget why we did that, but we'll find out soon. Aha, okay, we head into here. As we climb the mushroom with Chunky. Oh, there's some bananas there for Tiny. We might have to come back for that later. Is there any reason why we're here? I don't know. Maybe we're collecting Chunky's bananas. Are we getting prepared to beat the boss? Remember, the goal is to collect as many colored bananas as you can. But without enough golden bananas, you can't progress. But you need a good combination of both. So I think each time the boss increases how many bananas you need for Truff and Scoff to open the door. I think, if I remember in a previous episode, we needed 300 off the top of my head. I can't quite recall. But Chunky's slowly making his way up, collecting the green bananas. Nothing really hard here. Nothing hard at all. Now we exit out. Anything here for Chunky? I don't think there is. Don't know what I was doing. Oh, that's, I think that was Tiny's blueprint. We don't need that. I don't know why I went back in. I'm like, wait, no, I need to go back outside. I'm like, whoopsie. So I could have just cut that all out, but I decided, you know what? It's easy to get lost in here. And I had no idea what I was doing, so... If you jump over this way, in this section right here, when you activate Tiny's switch, this is where you need to go to activate her minigame ability. I had no idea what I was doing here, but I thought I'd point that out anyway. Just a little nice thing for you guys to know when you're doing Tiny's minigame. And yes, I could have beaten that minigame if I'd tried again, but I decided to skip it. Like I said, I'm trying to focus on progressing more now than just trying to get 100%. Because progression means more episodes for you guys. And less time wasted on mucking around. Hopefully. Anyway, that's the plan. So, progressing up the tower as we collect more bananas for Chunky. Slowly gaining... Oh, and more crystal coconuts. Our crystal coconuts are capped out at 27. So, to increase how many crystal coconuts you've got, you have to actually capture those banana fairies, because they increase your limit. So the more crystal coconuts you've got, the better off you are, because, well, it means that you can use your abilities more. Ah, now this is the section that we want with Chunky. Where are you going, Chunky? This is where his blueprint is hiding. So if you're not sure where his blueprint is, this is where it is. It's nice and simple. There's nothing else there, literally nothing else there, but his blueprint. So you'll want to get this. And also he's got some bananas there too. So bringing our total to 46 green bananas. We exit out. And there he is with his green hair. Oh. And a balloon here for us too. We return in kind. I actually thought for a moment then that that blueprint was actually going to fall off the balcony. But thankfully it didn't. And popping the banana balloon, we gain another 10 bananas. So those balloons are worth getting. Make sure that you get them. Always get them if you can. Never ever skip them. They're really worth it. What annoys me about this game though is that how you have like the one single bananas here and there, but every little banana counts. Like you can't not collect the bananas. You don't have to collect all 100 bananas, but I would say at least 75 of each color. Because at least that way it allows you to progress. If you can collect 100, that's great, because it saves you a lot of time and effort when going to the boss. Because then you can just use one Kong instead of having to swap to multiple Kongs to unlock the boss. So that's my little bit of advice to you guys if you ever decide to play Donkey Kong 64. It is a great little game. Whoa, that would have hurt. And I'm going to fast forward this bit now. And we're back where we left off. That was nice and quick. But imagine falling down like that in real life. You'd be dead. Or you'd have, severely broken limbs. Gathering Ooh, more bananas for Chunky. And I think that's a blue balloon? Yes, it's blue. That's very hard to see what color that is, honestly. Like, the lighting in here, they need to add a light in here or something. I've already increased the contrast on the video. Swapping to Lanky so we can get his balloon. Come on, Lanky. Move your butt. Yeah, and now it's highlighted. Wait and aim. Or you can just keep spamming it. So there you go, 100 bananas with Lanky. And you get a nice little jingle to say that you've collected all 100. Now, swapping back to Chunky. I wonder what he's going to do now. More bananas, maybe? There's a teleport pad here. Well, we've used that teleport pad a few times. Stocking up on some homing ammunition, though, which is what we do need. There's a switch here with Chunky's face on it. We should probably activate that. Nice. No timer here. We can just waltz in. I can hear a zinger. And more bananas. Ooh, more homing ammunition. We get Chunky's medal. Oh, I saw that one coming. We should have moved out the way first. So, killing the zinger. I don't think that got it. Whoa, just narrowly avoiding the other one. Losing... Sorry, guys. Losing 3/4 of our health. That damn zinger was a pain in the butt. Getting the banana balloon, we're met with a switch for Chunky here. I wonder what this does. We need to activate this switch. I think this starts a minigame. Yes, it does. A puzzle minigame. And I'm guessing we gotta make Chunky's face. This should be relatively easy. Chunky's face is very noticeable. Oh, that's a weird looking mug there. So you gotta shoot the squares until they all line up. I think I stuffed up there. Who's that? That's Tiny. That's Donkey. That's... I don't know who that is. But yeah, you have to basically line up the squares. That just looks weird. There we go. The puzzle doesn't really look like it lines up very well though, does it? There we go. No, it does now. It just looked weird from a distance. And we had 9 seconds left. But we managed to get that. And we lost some... I thought we lost some health due to that zinger. But getting Chunky's second banana, bringing our total to 116. We decide to exit the area. Nice and easy. And yeah, I'm collecting more homing ammunition. What's down here? Aha! And an arena. We should probably do this arena while we can. So, kamikaze Kremlings. Ooh. They're coming too Chunky. This is interesting. As the crowd boos Chunky... this might be a good opportunity. The animation for Chunky hadn't finished yet, and it still counted towards a death of the Kremlings. That was hilarious. Nice! So Chunky is timing the power-ups of the crystal coconuts really well here. He's waiting for the Kremlings to come to him. I'm not sure whether this shockwave will count, but 26 seconds down on the clock as he fights these Kremlings in the arena. Quick, grab that watermelon. Nicely done. Restocking up on some health. The counter times down as Chunky unleashes a fury of punches, not clotheslining that blueprint dude. Watch out! Oh, that one looked like it hurt. 2 seconds. 1 second. And well done, Chunky, as he gets a crown. Well, that's all I have time for here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Magnus. Tsunami. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.